It's really not that serious.
So yesterday I was in the barber shop, right? So I saw The Best Man when I was a kid. I remember when it first came home, and I sat down and I was watching it with my mom and my stepdad in the den. And at the time, as a kid, I quite didn't understand it. I obviously I was such at a such young age, but now as a grown 34-year-old man, I was in the barbershop yesterday and I was watching The Best Man. They had it playing in the barbershop and I was watching it. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, your boy Harper, that nigga Tay Diggs, yo, Harper was out of pocket. So, fellas, for those who are listening, I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen The Best Man. Your dog Harper was the best man at his boy's wedding, but he had slept, not sleeping, he had slept with his best man's girl, but his best man, which is Lance Morris Chestnut, was under the impression the whole time that his fiance, soon to be wife, was a virgin when they first met, but that wasn't the case. So this whole time while they were together through college or whenever they met in college to their adult years to where they was about to get married, he was thinking he was the only dude that he had ever hit it. But lo and behold, his best man put the shit in the book and had smashed. Boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy. Now, fellas, how would you feel? What would you have done if you found in what would you have what fellas, this is my question to you. And ladies too. Your bridesmaid or whatever your bridesmaid, I don't know what women call it. I think it's the bridesmaid or they whatever, the groomsmaid, bridesmaid. Whatever the ladies, female, whatever you have, um, what would you guys have done if you found out the woman that introduced you to your husband had and you were under the impression that your husband was a virgin when y'all had met, let's just put it in the same terms. Was a virgin when y'all met. The woman that introduced you to your husband and you thought he was a virgin or assumed that he was a virgin when you guys met and you slept with him and found out that your best man or woman, put it in the book that she had slept with him first. How would you feel? What would you do? So I put myself in that situation, bro, and I would be tight. I would be tight. Yo, like, I could not imagine one of my niggas hitting my chick, the woman I am in love with, the woman that I'm going to marry and spend the rest of my life with, have kids with. And this whole time I'm thinking she was a virgin before when I met her. And one of my mans piked her down. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, I put myself in that position. My heart start racing. A nigga heart start racing. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, why are you getting mad? This is just hypotheticals. But now I get it. I saw The Best Man maybe a few times after I saw it that first original time, but I just never paid no attention. I never put myself in that position. But in the barbershop when I walked out, yo, that nigga Harper was wrong. Harper was wrong. That nigga's foul, dog. And then he had the nerve to put it in a book. The audacity of these niggas, bruh. The audacity of you, bruh, to do some shit like that. Like, you call yourself a friend? That's not a friend. Now, he was very selfish to sell a book. That's a very, very, very selfish human being to do something like that. To me personally, to 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 monetize off of, someone else's, basically someone else's pain. If they found out, you monetize off that, bro. You selling books. You selling books. Oprah was putting it on. This was in the movie. Oprah was putting it on her month favorite book, calendar of the month book, whatever the case may be in the movie. And you wasn't gonna say shit. You thought you was about to sneak that book out and you was not gonna say shit and put the book out, not thinking that Lance was gonna have time due to his busy football schedule, and all of that. He didn't have time to read the book. But lo and behold, that nigga did really had time to read the book. But my thing is this though: you put the book out. Did you just think the nigga was never not gonna read the book? That's another question I had. Like, did you ever think that he was not? Did you think he was just never going to take the time out to read the book that his best friend wrote or his best man wrote? Like, bro, you're bugged out. Like, that's bugged out to me. Yeah, man. I don't know. Ladies, what would you do if that happened to you? Fellas, what would you do? I think I would probably. I think I would probably. I'm killing some shit, dog. I'm killing some shit. I know, yeah, I know, David, you tripping, you going overboard. Nah, I'm not. I'm not. Fuck that. I'm not. I'm not going overboard. Let your best man, let your dog sleep with the woman you love. How would you feel? What would you do? Yo, if I ain't mistaken, Lance should have tossed that nigga over that damn balcony. That's what I would have did. I would have tossed the nigga over the balcony. That's what I don't care. Threw my whole career away. Nah, I wouldn't have did that. Nah, I would have did that. I probably would have stopped fucking with him. I would have fucked him up though, like he did. I would have fucked him up, and I probably would have not been cool with him after that. I probably would have. Our friendship probably would have ended for sure after that, because that's unacceptable, bro. That's not cool. But leave in the comments. I would like to know, what would you guys have done? The best man, ladies, put yourself in that position. Your best homegirl set you up with a guy, slept with him before they got married, and you just now finding out through a book. What would you do? And fellas, what would you do? Leave a comment, man. I would love to know and hear people's reaction. What would be justified for that action? What would be justified? What would you do? Let me know. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what I would do in that situation. Definitely whoop his ass. But do you be friends with somebody like that? Would you be friends with somebody like that afterwards? Would y'all be cool? Like, let me know. Speak your thoughts, man. I want to know. I want to know.
It's really not that serious.